What's going on, guys? Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where today we're going to be doing day 5 of Horror October. And for today's film, the film that I have decided to watch today, as I'm recording this, is the Belko experiment. What a fucking weird movie, dude. Like, this movie is so fucking whack. That's all I gotta say. Like, this movie is more whack than Goodnight Mommy. And Goodnight Mommy is kind of like, a little messed up, but this movie is just like so whack in the way that it's like just like ridiculous in like what occurs. To give some background, I had seen the trailer for this movie like years ago, like 4 years ago before it even came out, and I was like, "Oh man, that movie looks kind of cool." And it just showed like a bunch of people like trying to kill each other in an office. I'm like, I mean, that looks kind of cool, right? like like that could be interesting. And I just like never got around to watching it. And I think for good reason, because my instinct was telling me like, I no, Kevin, this movie is probably not going to be good actually, even though it looks kind of cool. I mean, it is like enjoyable, like at parts. At parts, it's enjoyable, but like, it's just not. It's just like so ridiculous that like, it's bad, and like, like I was like watching it, like I was like into it, but that doesn't mean like I really liked it. I just found like after a while, like the whole premise is that like these people are all stuck in this office and they're all like boarded up inside this building, and they're all like being forced to like kill each other, and they have to try to like you know outlast each other basically. And just like the shit that goes down when these people like try to kill each other and stuff, and like as the plot evolves, it just gets like more and more ridiculous. That like it's just so stupid after a while. James Gunn was attached to this film. He didn't direct it, but he wrote it. And I gotta say, like, James, dude, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? What's going on here? Like, why did you write this fucking shit of a movie? Like what is this, James? What did you write? And like his brother Sean Gunn is in it, and honestly, that's like the worst fucking part, dude. This his brother Sean Gunn is in it, and he plays like this hippie guy who tries to like be all relaxed while everybody's like freaking out that they're gonna die. And like he's just like so bad at acting, and it's really fucking hard to watch. It's so cringe. Like, I can't stand him in this movie. And like there's one like really stupid line that sticks out when he just says, "It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind." And he's just like retarded sounding. Like, oh my god, Sean, what are you doing, buddy? And also, Michael Rooker is in this film, but he's in it for like 5 minutes. Like, they list him as one of like the top like people starring in this movie, but I'm gonna say right now, he dies like 20 minutes into the movie, and it's just like, why did you tell me he was in the movie? Like, he's not really in the movie. And like the way he dies and the way a lot of people die is so fucking anticlimactic also. Like, literally, Michael Rooker gets accidentally hit in the head with a wrench, and since he's bald, he gets like a fucking dent in his head, and I don't think your head really works like that where it like dents it. His head was literally like imagine like a piece of your head is just like pushed in and it's like dented, almost like a piece of metal getting like bashed. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like that's not how your head works. That just that's so illogical. Like, and he just like stands there and is like, and then he like falls over. I'm like, dude, what is this? And like, there's a lot of like other anticlimactic deaths. Like at one point when these two people are trying to push a table and this psycho guy is trying to kill them, like one of them, Sean Gunn, gets killed through a fucking table by a bullet, and like one of the main girl characters gets like hit with a bullet when you didn't even like realize it, and then she just dies. And like this girl who was like hiding, who comes out of the elevator finally, just gets flat out like shot in the head by this boss guy who is like getting the most kills. Um, and this also brings up the stupid fucking plot of this movie, where towards the end of the movie, the people behind this experiment make it so that like the person with the most kills will like be the sole survivor or be the only one who survives. So this boss guy, he was the guy who was getting the most kills to begin with, because he was the guy who wanted to kill people, because they had to kill people, a certain amount of people, in order for all of them to survive. And they do fail to do that, but he had already killed 11 people at that point. He's just like going on a rampage now. He's like psycho, just trying to kill everyone. And it's just like making him go berserk. Like, go figure. And like this other guy who's like also really cringy, he's like this guy who like wants this girl at work, and it's really cringy because like he like stares at this girl, and the girl like says like, hey, stop fucking staring at me, you fucking creep. And then like he keeps like trying to get this girl, and then he like gets like enraged. Oh my god, dude, that's just like such a cringy fucking character premise right there. So stupid. But yeah, like once it got to the point of like whoever has the most kills wins part, like come on guys, what are we doing here? Like why is this film here? Why does this film exist, guys? And like part of me like is, I guess, into it a little bit. Like I guess it's like watchable and like fine to watch, but like also at the same time you're just like watching all this stupid shit go down, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? And I think that's what they're going for, because like they want it to be so ridiculous that it's like funny almost. And I mean, like, I guess in a way it is, but it doesn't make the movie good. It's not like funny in a way where like, oh, that's so funny, this movie is amazing, man. You're just kind of like watching it and you're just like, huh, yeah, that's that's really fucking weird, dude. You're like, oh god, what is this? and like of course, like they did delete the trope of the final girl. Like the last girl does die, so that's something it has it going for, I guess. But the main character guy, this guy Mike, played by, dude, the fucking villain from Hush. Come on, what is this casting, dude? And like like what is that casting? Come on, man, you could have done better than that. But like John Gallagher, that's his name, he like is like the sole survivor, and then he ends up like killing these like military dudes who are like behind the whole operation. And then it turns out like it's all just like a bunch of series of experiments all on like individual screens. Like I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I don't even know, man. It's pretty crazy and just too weird. It just gets too weird. Like the premise of it, like when you think of it, like when you look at it from like a very outside perspective, like the premise of like people being trapped in a building, having to like resort to killing each other, and you don't know if you're gonna get out, seems like scary and like terrifying to think about. But at the same time, like if you even just like look in a little bit, you're gonna see like the ridiculous circumstances of this movie that make that happen, that are just like so insane. Like, one, they're like really far away from civilization. Two, they get like no cell reception. Three, like they have these. Okay, the biggest thing is that they have these things in their heads that were implanted in them when they got their jobs, that are actually bombs that will blow up if they don't like obey. Like, dude, why would you let someone put something in your head when you get your job? What is that? Why is that a thing? Why would you why would you agree to that? That's just, and they're like employed by the government, so like the government like is like controlling this experiment, I guess. I mean, I was interested in what this movie was like just because of like it's the trailer that I saw a long time ago. So like I guess I'm kind of glad in a way I found out what it was like, but also like fuck, man. What is this movie? Dude, look at this. He's holding a fucking roll of tape so he can kill that guy. Like, come on, man. What the hell? There's like over the top, and then there's just like over the top that just doesn't work. And there's like, comedy and horror that's like ridiculous, that does work sometimes with shit like Evil Dead 2, for instance, or Army of Darkness, different like silly movies like that. But like this, no. Just no. No. Anyways, I think I've ranted enough about this movie, so I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna give this movie a 4.6 out of 10. Like, if it wasn't for Sean Gunn, I think this movie could probably get like a 5 something. But Sean Gunn, man, you're so fucking bad. Dude, stop acting in movies. Fuck, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Make sure to leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.